In the ancient days of Israel, before there were presidents, parliaments, or prime ministers, the people begged for a ruler they could see. They wanted a king like the nations around them, a crown, a throne, someone powerful. And the Lord said to Samuel, "They have not rejected you. They have rejected me as their king." Yet even then, God did not withdraw. He remained King of Kings, ruling not with iron and fear, but with justice, mercy, and purpose. Guided his people through prophets and leaders, reminding them, a true king defends the weak, lifts the humble, and brings order where chaos reigns. Today, the world feels like a kingdom in turmoil. Leaders rise and fall like waves on the sea. Truth is traded for popularity. People look to governments to fix what only God can heal. Nations boast in weapons, wealth, and borders, while hearts grow colder. It is as if the world has forgotten there is still a king on the throne. It's not a king of a single nation, not a king elected for a term. It's not a king who changes with public opinion, but the king who said, "Heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool." And so, in the days of confusion and division, God walked unseen among the people. A pandemic shook the nations, and fear sat like fog over every land. Wars erupted, and hatred thundered like chariots. Economies trembled, and towers of wealth leaned like idols collapsing. A child asked, "Who is in charge of this world?" And the answer came like a quiet crown descending from heaven. The Lord reigns, though the nations tremble. The king has not abandoned his throne. A nurse in a crowded hospital felt his strength and kept serving. A pastor in a small church preached hope instead of fear. A family with little to spare shared what they had anyway. A stranger forgave an enemy when the world told them to hate. And God said, "This is my kingdom in the earth, where love rules stronger than fear." What the King calls us to do today, because God is King, we honor life when the world grows numb. We speak truth when lies are loud. We choose mercy instead of vengeance. We love our neighbors even when they disagree with us. We remember our hope is not in the throne of man, but the throne of God. The world says, "Take power." The King says, "Serve." The world says, "Build your own name," the King says. "Lift up mine," the world says. "Fear the future." The King says, "I already hold it." A closing blessing, may we remember that the crown has never fallen. May we lift our eyes above the news and the nations. May we live like citizens of a higher kingdom. For our King is not threatened. Our King is not replaced. Our King is still on the throne, amen?